Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary. Here I am on the map Operation Metro. This is a Blackmagic Intensity Pro test video. I've been playing with the Blackmagic that I have installed on my brand new PC. No longer need the Hauppauge HD PVRs, and so this means I can record now in resolutions that are actual HD, because technically speaking, component cables cannot create true HD signal when we're talking about 720p or 1080i or 1080p or anything like that. They can't technically do it, or at least they can't do it to the level that a digitally delivered and created signal can. But anyway, playing here on my Xbox 360, my Xbox is actually kind of a weird story, because when I initially plugged in my Blackmagic Intensity Pro, it's a PCI Express card, plugs right into the motherboard of your computer, and it has an HDMI input and HDMI output, as well as a VGA input. And so I plugged in an HDMI cable going from my Xbox to the Blackmagic on the back of my computer, and then another HDMI output going to my TV. Now, technically speaking, my TV is capable of 1080p resolution, and indeed, when I first hooked up the Blackmagic and put all the HDMI cables in the right way, and I actually got a picture, because it's like the Hauppauge. The Blackmagic needs to be engaged in order for you to see a picture on your screen. And when I first did that, when I first got a picture going, my Xbox somehow got into 1080p resolution, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I thought about it, and I was like, well, I don't really need 1080p because I always render in 720 anyway, and then the file sizes jumping from 720 to 1080 is just going to be huge. It's going to be a huge jump in file size, and even though I have a terabyte hard drive on my computer, I'm just not going to have the space in order to play around. That's going to get eaten up quickly with 1080p video. And not to mention, at this point, I didn't understand that the Blackmagic doesn't come with an encoder that compresses the HD footage that it records. So what it saves on your hard drive is raw, uncompressed HD footage, which is huge. And I'm talking here a 5-minute gameplay, Call of Duty gameplay in 720p was sitting at around 30 gigabytes. And one day I turned on my computer, and I went to my computer, and I noticed something looked funny, and more than half of my 1 terabyte hard drive space on my brand new computer was gone. And I'm like, what? And then I thought about it, and I was like, oh, Blackmagic, raw uncompressed HD footage, and that's the result. And so I had that going, so I put it down to 720p, and then I decided, well, okay, I'll try 1080 again, but now I can't get it to go into 1080p, which means I have to record. The max I can do is 1080i, and 1080i is weird, because if you're getting an interlaced signal, which is what the I stands for in 1080 or 720 or 480, although 480p is, I guess, the lowest of the low HD, when you get an interlaced signal and you're watching it on a progressive scan, either monitor or it's trying to be captured in a progressive scan mode, you get weird artifacts. You get like interlaced grooves on the screen during times of movement and motion and things like that. And so you get these weird kind of artifacts. And I think, again, I don't promise anything, that I have done a good job of limiting the artifacts in this video. I hope there won't be any. Right now I'm looking on my preview screen, there's like vertical lines, and I'm hoping those have to do with my TV and not necessarily the video and what will be shown in the video itself. So I will try to do that. But again, if anybody knows like why I all of a sudden cannot select 1080p as an output resolution for my Xbox, please do help me, because I have no idea why, because I swear I saw that my Xbox was in 1080p resolution, and my Blackmagic was looking for a 1080p signal and was getting it from my Xbox. But anyway, this has been a gameplay where I run around, do a little bit of flanking. Earlier you saw me run up, I'm pretty much taking the same flanking route because this opposing team was completely neglecting the second set of escalators that are farther in on this AB rush situation here. I'm on the defending side with the M16A3, and so they were completely neglecting it. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to rush around and flank you. And I do a little patty caking now and again. And earlier, I don't know if this is the route. No, this isn't it. It was earlier a bit ago. Here's where I'm pretty sure right here I get pooped on. But there was a time where I turned the corner with my M16 on a flanking round, and I was like, oh man, if only I had an LMG. And yep, here he is. That dude turned the corner with a purpose. It's like he knew I was there. I don't know how, I don't know why, but he turned the corner and he just had that look about him. He was like, dude, I knew you were coming, and I am so gonna just drop my pants and sit on your face. And that's what he did with the P90. But in a few weeks, hopefully, I will be able to record in Battlefield 3 and other PC games whenever I want when I get fraps, and I will be getting Battlefield 3 for the PC. So recording from console in a few weeks won't be even that big of an issue, but it's just one of those things where I want to figure it out. I want to know why I can't do this anymore, why I can't get 1080p on my Blackmagic and Xbox anymore. But anyway, guys, that's my time. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video. I am out.